Hi everybody, John G here. I'd just like to thank everyone out there, the hundreds and thousands of people that sent their condolences with Maria's passing a couple of weeks ago. I started answering many of those last weekend, and then I just got busy with the funeral arrangements and other things. So today I'm shooting a video down here in Lunenburg County. And before some of you folks get all upset, I live in Lunenburg County now, but I work in HRM, so I'm able to use the exemption that's out there. So let's talk about the history of Sackville and the connection it has with Sunnybrook down here in Lunenburg County. I'm just going to flip the camera around and show you a road up here. So we've got Smeltzer Road, okay? Smeltzer Road, sounds kind of familiar. So let's just walk a little further here, and I'll do a little bit of history of Halifax and Sackville. Well, as many of us know, Halifax was founded in 1749. Sackville was also founded later that year. As many of you know, Fort Sackville, which is down by the mouth of the Sackville River, Fort Sackville was erected back in the 1740s to protect Halifax from the French and the Micmacs that were trying to overthrow the British government. So the British government in the late 1740s had to populate Nova Scotia. So they asked the local British people in England if there was any folks that were interested in moving to a new country and starting from scratch, farming it, lumbering it, and just starting a new life. And they would be given a piece of land. Well, many of the Britons pretty much said, no friggin' way, we're not leaving London where we're partying here all the time, having great times, and we want to go over there. So the British government was pretty much in a bind there. Where are we going to get people to settle in Nova Scotia? So what they did was they did a campaign soliciting people from other countries. So these people that they solicited, they called them the foreign Protestants. Now these people came from different parts of Europe, pretty much mainly Brandenburg, Poland, Germany, even as far away as France and Amsterdam. So again, we're down here in Sunnybrook, and we just walked right to the base here of Smeltzer Road. Well, what connection does Smeltzer Road have with Sackville? Well, many of us know that we have a junior high school that's called A.J. Smeltzer. Well, Albert Smeltzer is a descendant of the people that settled here in Lunenburg. So the ship started coming from Amsterdam, I believe it was between 1749 to 1753, constantly back and forth bringing these foreign Protestants, they called. And the names, their last names were names such as Faders, the Slonwhites, the Schultzes, the Langels, even the Fultzes probably came from Brandenburg in that area. Now, a lot of these people that were coming from Brandenburg and Germany and Poland, these people were being persecuted because of their religion. I'll give you an example. The name Schultz, S-C-H-U-L-T-Z, is a German name that was given to the Yiddish people whose last name might have been Scholl, S-C-H-O-U-L, which means school. So these folks ended up landing in Halifax, and then were shipped down here to the Lunenburg, where they were all given a piece of land, and they farmed it through the 1760s. Many of them stayed and got married here and started raising families. I'm just going to cross the road here. So this is pretty much a hub here, I would say. Let's go back 250 years. Look at the beautiful views up here, and there's Smeltzer Road up there, and you can see there's a river flowing down here. So I assume that that there was a mill here at one time. So AJ Smeltzer or Bert Smeltzer. AJ, oh, sorry, no, guy, just shooting a video. So just lost my train of thought. So these people ended up moving closer and closer to Halifax. An example would be the Langels. One of the Langels, Langels from France, ended up in Upper Hammonds Plains there by Pockwalk back in the late 1800s, and then the Langels ended up moving to Sackville, and this is where Hella's purchased the property from the Dave Langell. But let's get back here to Smeltzer. Again, a lot of these names they changed when they got here. So Smeltzer would have been, I can't remember right now off the top of my head, but like I said, a lot of names were changed, the letters were added, and then letters were taken away. So so what's my point here today? Well, many of these people left persecution in their countries. They left persecution for what they believed in, their freedoms. Their government turned on them. Isn't this what's happening now here in Canada, in Nova Scotia, in the world? Aren't we being persecuted? We're being told what to do. You know, we're being told to stay home. We're being told to wear a mask. We're being told to wash our hands. We're being told to stay 6 feet apart. We're being told not to go to the next community. We're being told to tell on other people if they're having fun. We're being told to take the vaccine. We're being told, we're being told, we're being told. And it's just beginning. Oh, another person, what are we doing? Okay, I guess you're not allowed to be out, I think. I don't know. I'm just going to have to answer this lady's question and see. And I guess lost my train of thought. But again, folks, you know, we're being persecuted here. We're being persecuted here in Canada. Our government, can't you see what's going on, folks? We're losing all our freedoms. There's a small amount of people that are trying to fight this, and it's hard to grow. So I've got a lady over here, I guess that she wants to talk to me. So we'll see what she has to say. Hello, mother, how's my girl doing today? Ladies, how are you today? Why, ma'am? You approached me. Yeah, you approached me.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm shooting a video. Is that okay?
No, it's not.
Well, how come?
Because it all depends upon what you're doing with the video.
Well, ma'am, I'm in a public. Ma'am, please. Don't assault me, please, ma'am. No, I'm just shooting a video here,
yes.
ma'am.
You're shooting a video of private property.
But I'm on a road here.
You're shooting a do you know what seat bill C10 is?
Oh, ma'am!